Hello everyone and welcome to my TF2 tier list, but it's for MVM really, because last MVM game I was in, it was a little, let's just say people didn't have the right gear. So here we go, this is my tier list. You know what, I'll start from my bottom and work my way up from there. Dismal is just the weapons that I would seriously not recommend using. It's just there. Now, This is a lot of this is the part where a lot of snipers' weapons come in. I mean, don't get me wrong, sniper isn't by definition a bad class in Man vs. Machine, but when you compare him to all the other classes, I don't think he fits all that well. And this is coming from me. I do not like sniper. Though I'll admit that the cozy camper could be a little good. You know what? I'll give the cozy camper the benefit of the doubt. All right. Moving on, we have Crazy. These are the weapons that have the potential to be at least viable. Well, and the Cine Sleeper and the Machina are here just because of their gimmicks, really. Like, the Machina is there because of its ability to penetrate when fully charged, and the Cine Sleeper because, well, when you put the explosive headshot upgrade on there, it can headshot anyway. That's kind of stupid, to be honest. And a direct hit is seriously damaging. The lack of blast damage, however, is somewhat of a hindrance. Like, you're only going to be able to stick to one target at a time. And the thermal thrusters could be really good, but I just don't see it for flanking. Nor do I mean, it can get you to the front lines quicker, don't get me wrong, but anywhere else, though, it's just meh. I don't really see the appeal in it. And yes, the Persian Persuader is good. Like, it is a sword, but it's not good for hybrid knighting. Or rather, playing as Demo Man, for that matter. Moving on, there is Badass Tier. Badass Tier is weapons that are, like, not bad, but also not great either. Well, that's what Apocalyptic Tier is for. So, the Man Melter is slightly questionable, but you know what? I don't even know why I put it in crazy or badass tier to begin with. Huh. You know what? I might have to put it slightly down lower because I mean, I don't get me wrong, it is viable in a sense, but it's just not there. Plus, when you try to upgrade the firing speed, it doesn't fire faster at all. Just it's not there. Anyway, the Hitman Teammaker. That's your number one choice for sniper. Everything else though is just kind of meh. Same with the pistol eviction notice, or not eviction notice. Actually, why do I even have it? You know what? Never mind. I mean, anyway, the Your Eternal Rewards placement is gonna be, you know what? It's just gonna cause chaos. All right. But not in a sense for the robots, in a sense as to, oh, why did you place it there, Easter? And I placed it there because, I mean, hmm, actually, you know what? Let's just say you get a backstab on the robot. It's more of a hit and run kind of thing. Meanwhile, the Connivers Kunai and Big Earner, yeah, those are really good. Actually, you know what? I don't know. Should I give him the benefit of the doubt? I mean, I don't really play Spy all that much in MVM, and I never really used these weapons long enough to... Huh. I'll tell you what, I will put the big earner next to the knife because the only reason I didn't is because it does give you a speed boost and it does give you 30% of your cloak back, so that's good for the dead ringer. Anyway, moving on to Apocalyptic, aka the tier where it's not exactly great, but it's still good. And this is where the gunslinger comes in. I can hear your rage already in the comments. But yeah, basically, the gunslinger is really good for when you like want to spam sentries, or at least mini sentries, by the way. And let's just face it, the Widowmaker is god for tank shredding. And my placement for the Ulapul Caver might be Swift Hurricane style, and not in a good way. I mean, it is good for crowd control, like the loose cannon, and that's only for when you run out of ammo. But when you run out of ammo, you can always hop in a nearby dispenser ammo pack. You know what? I'm keeping it there. I'm keeping it there until I make up my mind. All right, moving on. We have Savage Tier. These are the weapons I recommend you use, because let's face it, that's how good they are for each class. And well, the reason I have the Dragon Tree up here, let's just say it's not okay. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still good enough to be a high damaging weapon. Let's just put it like that. And I heard that the Bloodsucker is really good for whenever you get the Man Milk upgrade. It is good for survivability, but then again, the same could be said for the Overdose. So, huh. Anyway, moving on. We have top tier. Yes, I think the airstrike deserves to be top tier. Yes, I think the Cow Mangler is top tier. Yes, I think the Liberty Launcher and Vitasaw is top tier. Because for what it's worth, the airstrike can get a greater clip size. You don't need ammo for the Cow Mangler, and you get a fast projectile speed whenever you're using the Liberty Launcher. Not to mention, whenever you hit a robot with the Vitasaw, you gain an organ. Yeah, that's a thing in MVM. In fact, that's a thing in general play. Because whenever you get an organ, you're saving 15% of your Uber. So say you collect 4 organs, you save 60% of Uber, which is the max amount you can have when using the Vitasaw. Or it basically caps that way anyway. And moving on, we have God tier. This is pretty much self-explanatory. Also, I should probably mention right now that I didn't put reskins up here. Actually, why did I do? Why didn't I include the base number? There we go. Uh, anyway, my apologies. The reason I didn't include reskins in the first place is because they're basically the same stats of each weapon, though I did make an exception for one weapon and one weapon alone, the frying pan. And the reason for that is it has a 100% crit rate. Need I explain more? Well, at least, well, the regular frying pan has a 50% random crit rate, while the golden frying pan has a 75% random crit rate. So, need I say more? There's a reason why I call it mercy, people. Uh, anyway, that is my tier list. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and you know what? 50 to 100 likes, say I make another tier list. That's right, I said 50 to 100 likes, which is never gonna happen.